Today I'll be explaining how to play the game of Yahtzee. Normally you have a tablet like this. They come in a little red box for only a few dollars at the store. But I wrote it on a whiteboard so it's a little bit bigger so you can see it better. You get 5 dice. Just 5 ordinary dice. And then you have your tablet and a pen. That's all you need to play this game. You can play it by yourself or with up to 5 people. If you play it by yourself, you're just competing against your previous high scores to see if you can get better ones. If you play it with other people, at the end of the game, whoever has the highest score wins. So what you do, you get your 3 turns to roll your dice. If you get like 2 of the same thing, say you got 2 5s, and you rolled a 4, 3, and a 1, then you'd keep the 2 5s and re-roll the other ones, and you get 2 more chances for a total of 3, and see how many you can get for up here. Your goal is to get at least 3 of each of these numbers up top. And the reason for that is then it'll total 63. If your total is 63 or higher, you get a bonus 35 points for your upper section. Now, for each one, you don't write the number of dice you got, you write the total number that you got on that. So if you rolled 3 6s and 2 4s and you want to put it on your 6s, what you'd write in is 18, because that's the total of your 6s after your third roll. The 2 4s you'd discard. Same goes for your 5s. Say you got lucky and you got 4 5s, then you'd get 20 points on your 5s. That's how you write them in. Now down here, this is the lower section. 3 of a kind. If you already play poker, you know exactly what the rest of this stuff is. 3 of a kind is just 3 matching numbers. Like this shows 3 6s. There's a 5 and a 3, but you'd total all of them for 3 of a kind. So you get 3 6s, 18, 5 is 23, 3 more is 26. That's why I wrote in a 26. Same goes for 4 of a kind. No matter what numbers you get, you total all of them for your 4 of a kind. Now the other ones that work differently are a full house. That's a 3 of a kind, 3 of the same number, and a pair. You don't total those, you get 25 points for it. So it don't matter if you actually had 3 1s and 2 2s, you still get 25 points. If you had 3 6s and 2 5s, which really totals more, you still just get the 25 points either way. A small straight, what that is it's 4 numbers in a row. In poker, they don't really have that, but in Yahtzee they do. The large straight is a true straight from poker. It's 5 numbers in a row. Can be the 1 through 5 or the 2 through 6. Either way, it doesn't matter. A Yahtzee is a 5 of a kind. That's 5 of the same number. Don't matter if it's 5 1s or 5 6s. You still get 50 points that would go in here for your Yahtzee. Now if you already have a Yahtzee and you get more than one, you get to put a check mark down here for bonus Yahtzees. And each of those at the end of the game will be worth 100 points. This thing right here called the chance, that's if you messed up a roll and you didn't really get what you wanted after all 3 tries. You can just total all your dice and put the number in there. What I like to do to get more points is just go for 5 6s and 4s and get however many I can just to get a high number in there, and purposely go for a chance. It gives you more numbers at the end. Now all you do is when you're all done, you total your upper section. If you got 63 or more, you add your bonus 35. If you had 3 of everything to get 63 and then you get 35, that'll be 98 points. You'd put that down here where it says total of upper section. And you total your lower section, put that there, add the 2 numbers together, that'll give you your grand total. Whichever player has the highest grand total at the end of the game, they win. Now the reason I wrote 3 columns, on your tablet you actually have 6 columns, and it calls them games 1 through 6. But they used to have a different version of Yahtzee called Triple Yahtzee. It's played almost exactly the same as this, all the same rules, except you're using 3 columns for 1 game. Now what you do, everything you choose to write down in the first column It's multiplied by 1, which means it stays the same at the end. Everything that was written down in the second column is multiplied by 2. Everything in the third column, it's multiplied by 3. Now you don't multiply it when you write it up here. Like if I got 3 4s, I write down 12. That's all I write down. It's at the end when you have your total, that is what will be multiplied. So you still bring your totals, your bonuses, everything down here. It's the grand total, your final number at the very bottom. That's what the first column is times 1, second column is times 2, third is times 3. Then you add all 3 of those together. That's how you play Triple Yahtzee. I just haven't seen it in stores for a long time, but you can play it just the same with the regular Yahtzee sheets. Or you can play a single game of normal Yahtzee like this. Hope that explains the rules and makes it easy for you. Have fun.